Yep, they started yelling again. Weird. Yep, here's all the way over here. Hey, puppy. Still lying about what happened with Hewlett Packard right over here. Basic stuff. Yep. Literally tried to steal, who was it? Atomic SEO place from Mark Woodward. These same vehicles. Auto hold and recycle. Yep, yeah, Christopher doing it right over here, making up some deranged stuff, saying that they needed to attack that person too. Yep, the security guard, they kept trying to say that he was letting people steal when he wasn't. Yep, they're gonna try to walk directly in front of me saying I'm in their way or psychotic. Oh, they're still using it. Yep, they're recording from way back there, just trying to set up people. Already, last time they started flipping out because they said they just get the police on people for no reason. Weirdos. Yep, I had a meeting over there, and they came up with some deranged answers about how nobody's supposed to have anything. They started using weird ass people. Oh, never trust them. Hey, puppy. You okay? You cool? Good stuff, puppy. Be safe. Have a great one. Yeah, with the same butterfly. Yep, psychotic. Exact same spot, saying that we created it when we didn't. Saying that we were creating demons out of people because they had no other answers other than to treat us like fucking weird ass people. Weirdos. Yep, took it over here from Redlands, saying that they were trying to get the other thing started, so it would be only black people's fault, and they'll be the ones that were in trouble only. Yep, only going right there saying that why do you guys start that riot over in downtown? They didn't. Reynolds was right over there, and they came up with some psychotic stuff about what the hell was going on. Psychotic, making up lies about them, got him attacked. Gas in the exact same spots. Yep, and now they're not laughing, they're just making up the same psychotic stuff.
She's like being silly because, you know, that's who she is. They see her like.
He's sitting right over here and laughing about the stupid stuff they did at the Girl Scouts. Weird. Yep, every single time I walk down the street, the exact same people. It doesn't matter if I leave early or late. because the answer's directly in front of me. Range. Oh, they're lying about where I was working at too. That pushed me further over there. It's psychotic. Range. Yep, and they said Blue Sky was a cover-up for the Russians, and it wasn't. Came up with some psycho answers. Yep, we had a meeting up in there for some weird reasons. Psychotic weirdos. They say the exact same deranged stuff, saying that they're fitting in when they're actually psychotic. Laughed about a person saying that he's moving. Weirdos. Yep, they're the same people that were jumping into the meeting with the FBI in that building. Yep, right next to the police station. Yep, you keep trying to set up the exact same people. That's why they're deranged. The light wasn't green.
But how come that? How come?
Oh, it's completely different than that. Yep, if they use it, more range they got. About that place when the Utah people were working, and also several different other places I worked at. Weirdos. Just use that place so that they can't be caught. Hey. About where I was going when I was getting accepted into colleges. Psycho. And then they said that was a Baha'i church and they started attacking it. It's deranged. Yep, they're using that same place to kidnap people from Banana Republic, Old Navy, and the Gap. They're psychotic. The more they use it, the more deranged they got. That included going over here to lie about how many people worked at the YouTube place. Weirdos. Yep, yes, the light didn't turn. Walked across the street and they were sitting there to go across the street. They're using weird answers. Yep, several meetings over there and we came up with psychotic. Yep, they just keep making up psychotic stuff though. How people are moving around. Weirdos. Lying about what the NPR and CNN people need to say. lied about how people get paid more for the different parts and acting parts. Psychotic. Yep, if you notice a pre-plan somebody to do something stupid, try to hide it. Literally paying people to act weird in public. Arranged. A great one. Got angry at us for having that. They literally arrested us, saying it wasn't safe. That we were using too many taxpayers' dollars and we don't have that. Weird. What was that? Nothing. They're absolutely psychotic. They're misusing frats, whole heap load, and saying that there were no actual frats from the beginning. They were stealing the money directly from those people. Over and over again. Frat dues were not even actually being put into the community service that they said frats were doing. Still trying to follow me around without saying anything directly to me about what I said, just so that they can make up more psychotic stories. Same thing. The headphones on. Yep. Weird side phrases that are arranged. Yep, trying to blame us for the mistakes and their stupid answers they keep coming up with over and over again. See? Just keep using it. It's psychotic.
Or then just
Still acting psychotic. Yep, they just keep getting angry at us. It's psychotic. Hey, quick question.
yeah,
It's Humane Heroes, right?
yeah, Humane Society.
How long has it been in service for?
At least 50 years. I'm not
50
exactly
years?
sure. I know over 50 years.
Okay,
Yeah.
do they have a situation with rats in Arizona?
I don't know.
It was a joke that they kept using. Same thing with tigers in other countries where people are dying.
What do you mean?
Well, some people get really attached to animals, and sometimes they don't want any other things other than animals, and so they kind of get stuck with that, and there's like a terminology for that, but the Humane keeps it from going too crazy on just animals only.
I'm not sure.
There's meetings about that so that they wouldn't use it, because like Lululemon, when it was being built,
Yes.
there were situations where people kept saying that they needed to make animals out of the Lululemon people because they're focusing too heavily on humans. And yeah, there's a major weird situation. I just want to double check since you guys are for, what is it, animals, right?
Yeah, we pass laws to protect animals.
Okay. So like the main thing is that, do you guys know why we are somewhat considered animals?
I do.
Okay, so yeah, and then if people spend too much money on animals, they kind of lose the whole humane thing, right?
I don't know.
Okay.
I guess it depends on the person.
All right. Have you guys heard anything about the situation with the hierarchy?
With the hierarchy?
With the Humane Society, if they spend too much money on animals, they give it to specific humans that are helpful to the cause. Like sometimes not with the animals involved, but more so with their own personal egos to try to wean people away from spending too much money on animals.
I honestly don't know what we're talking about.
So what happens when they give too much money to this organization and it actually
When who gives too much money?
anybody gives too much money, as in they put more money in the Humane Society than actual humans?
What happens to the person?
Yeah, because like other nonprofits have a way to actually divvy that money out to other organizations. Do you guys have any connection with
I have
any
no
other?
idea.
No connection with any other organizations?
I don't think so.
Not even UNICEF?
I'm not sure. So I'm actually just a hired fundraiser for the Humane Society.
Yeah, and they usually ask that if they're going to be giving out more money than usual, right? Like if it's anything higher than like is it 40,000 or is it just?
We don't get it. We don't get $40,000 from people
I've
out here.
I've seen that before. That's why you guys are around this area, right? Because there's a large amount of people that have been assisting, and they also.
Our personal best from someone on our team, I think they got $1,000 every year from someone.
Yeah, $1,000 every year. That was. Oh no, there's a couple of people, but it was Stockton Rush, right?
Stockton, is that a person?
Yeah, Stockton Rush. He was an actual person. He went the ocean. I forgot the name of it, but he was a submarine. It was a submarine pilot that ended up dying over next to the Titanic.
I have no idea.
No clue at all.
No.
Never heard of that. Yeah, he was one. I know that because he was going to be purchasing property in Colorado, Tim Blixith. He promised at least $1 million per month because he was going to become a billionaire. He fell short, but some other people came in and helped. Yeah, but nothing about like if they put too much into it, it'll just kind of dissipate. Like if Warren Buffett, 'cause I know he used to travel around here and try to help with the sales of stocks, to help with the sales of movie technology, and I know he promised a decent amount, and so did Bill Gates.
To the Humane Society of the United States?
Yeah, but he said that he had to put it into something else. But do you guys know that? Nothing.
Dude, I just work here.
Yeah,
It's
he
my
had.
first month.
Okay, yeah, he had to put his money into something else because if they put too much, then there's that situation where it could blame the Humane Society instead of the situation where it's money and then the focus. So, yeah, so like your guys' answer is to basically help animals, right? That's
We are out here, yeah, protecting animals. Yeah.
okay, and that's okay. Is there specific animals
Yeah,
or just
I mean,
all?
literally all of the above. So we're talking to people about puppy mills today because that tends to be something people know about.
Yeah.
We have 21 active fights going on. We're
Okay.
protecting different types of animals, marine wildlife, horses, dogs and cats. We're stopping trophy hunting.
And do you know where the puppy farming came from? Like was
where it originated?
Yeah, like was it similar to the same thing where people had yards and they needed to fill them with objects or people or something, and so they
It's just
used.
people overbreeding animals really in
Yeah.
conditions. If they're just doing it for a profit, they're treating the animals really horribly, and they're pumping out 2 million animals every single year, and we don't have the capacity to take care of these animals. The shelters don't have space. Not enough people are adopting.
So how did they not get their licenses
Because they're legal.
changed?
They're legal in 42 states. These puppy mills.
Yeah, they're sort of legal, but at the same time they have a certain limit of how many actual animals they're allowed to
It
create.
depends on the state. And people do it underground. It's not, we got things here that are illegal that people do all the time.
Yeah, and it takes a lot of space and a huge amount of space to push animals away from where humans can actually hear them, right? So have you guys ever been to a animal breeding thing that was illegal?
Me personally, no.
Never? Okay.
No, I'm just a fundraiser.
Okay. Yeah, because it's kind of important that you guys know that those actually exist. They have a map of where.
They certainly do exist.
They have a map of some of the places where they found them.
They're in 42 states all over. We have the states that they're banned in. It's California, New York, Illinois, Vermont, Washington.
Yeah, and have you guys, like when you guys use the money, what are you guys using the money for?
So the money goes 72% goes or 78% goes to our actual legislation, correctional operations, boots on the ground rescue operations, etc. And then the 22% remaining goes to hiring fundraisers.
So, like the legislation for, like how does the legislation get directly involved with the money aspect?
It costs money to lobby and
Yeah.
to pressure corporations. And,
Yeah, I understand. But like the corporations aren't directly involved in the underground ones, right?
Well, puppy mills aren't our only fight. So we have corporations doing animal testing, fur trade, etc. So yeah.
Yeah, and the one thing is that the testing, that's a weird one because they actually breed them for testing only, right? And then if they get removed from it, like in a humane way, there's that answer of them still having traumas from there or no traumas, or people putting traumas in them to say that it came from there. Yeah, you guys have like researchers on that one too, like, right?
Oh, sure.
Okay. You have a great one.
You too.
Yep. Usually ask specific questions before they hire people. Make sure that it's not just random stints of maybes. Because sometimes people do use that. Yep. That's right over there. Yep. Worked for the Girl Scouts. They came up with strange dancers. Mary Moore had her geckos and other stuff, and they said that she was hoarding them too much, and there was weird answers. She had to actually teach them about reptile etiquette, what reptiles do, and how psychotic they could get. Then somebody said that you don't know anything about reptile etiquette, they're always deranged. And they killed all her animals in her office. And then said that, and that's why. And then they started reporting saying that she's the one that actually murdered them. Yep, there was a full-on investigation, and they started trying to insinuate that there's other animals. They even left a dead horse. They tried to put a dead horse inside the office to say that that place was bad. I even asked them, where did you guys get the dead horse if you guys actually tried bringing that into the place? Their answer is like, oh, we have to use that so we can get more funding from the other part. It's strange. I'm gonna go psycho because they keep making up lies about people and saying that they can't walk up directly to people. Weird.